Well, they told us this week that this was going to be ABC national coast-to-coast broadcast, so hopefully the ratings, we helped their cause. What a ball game, man. Just an unbelievable game. I knew all week, talked all week about NC State, knew they would fight with everything that they had. You got two teams that are battling for first place in the division, and so knew it was going to be a championship effort for sure. And it was the same from our guys. Our guys, they played with tremendous effort. We just, had a lot of mistakes. You're lucky to win. I mean, 4 turnovers, 3 in the red zone, 2 on the goal line is really hard to overcome. But our guys continue to fight, and at the end of the day, they found a way to win another close one. And I think Tim told me a minute ago, our last 17 games that we've been in over the past however many years that have come down to a touchdown or less, we're 15-2 in those games. So there's something to be said for finding a way to win. There's something to be said for knowing how to win. And just proud of our guys because, again, I mean, the last 2 games here and 9 turnovers against 2 good teams, and you still win. Is not necessarily the recipe you want to have to overcome, but they did. And, man, I'm just really proud of them for their fight. But certainly disappointed in the turnovers that we had because, I mean, it just makes you pull your hair out, really. But the guys are fighting, giving great effort. And, it was a big hit on Gallman in the red zone. Mike's fighting, trying to get up extra effort, and they get the ball out. Tyshawn going in to score. And then they had a nice coverage on coming out in the third quarter. They had a little trap corner and, kind of fooled us there. And their kid made a great play for points. So you got 3 opportunities where you get no points, and then you get their turnovers, pick 6. And our guys just keep playing. I mean, they just kept playing, kept battling. And really proud. But that's what we talk about. We say Clemson football is 60 minutes or as long as it takes to finish. That's what we talk about. And so just proud of our guys for finding a way to win the game when they had to have it. Offensively, 495 yards with 4 turnovers is incredible. And, again, 3 in the red zone, 2 on the goal line. And then a bad snap in overtime. We're on the ball on the 1. I guess we just felt like we needed to back it up to the 10 just to kind of keep the rhythm of the day going. But, again, they just kept playing, and proud of them. It was a record day for Deshaun with 39 completions, and a lot of heart by him. I thought he had a great rhythm all day. He missed 1 deep ball early to Dion. He probably should have hit, and then obviously the interception. They got us. They fooled us on that. Good play by them. But other than that, I thought he was made some nice plays, and we threw and caught the ball well. Mike Williams is a record 12 catches for him. Renfro, Renfro comes back, and man, he had, I think, 6 big catches. So it's good to get him back in the rhythm out there. And Ray had some nice plays. Leggett, what a play he had down there on the goal line. Wow, just a competitive, you want it more than the opponent type of a catch. Great play by him. And, C.J. Fuller came in and really kind of settled us down a little bit at running back position. Did a good job. And then Artavis, with the game-winning touchdown. Just a great play. Great play by a player when we had to have it most. And defensively, 8 tackles for loss, 4 sacks, 2 big interceptions, still negative in the margin. But nice to see Kayvon get an interception. And then, what can you say about Marcus Edmond? I mean, last 2 games, biggest play in the biggest games, and he's come up with both of them. Just an incredible play. I can't wait to watch that on tape. I mean, he just went and got it, just ball hawk. And it was just awesome to see. But at the end of the day, hey, for us, it's 20 in a row at home. What a streak that is. I mean, it's incredible to be a part of something like that. And they just think they're supposed to win. And, again, that's a mentality that's been ingrained into these guys no matter what. But for us, they asked me after the game, what does this mean? I said, well, it means we're 7-0. It means we're 7-0. It's where we want to be. It means we're in control of our destiny in our division, which is the next goal. Just try to win the division. And so we're on track to do that. Anything that can come after that, we got to earn. But we're right where we hope to be. But I can assure you and promise you that there's no one satisfied in that locker room down there. We take a lot of pride in our performance. And it was a fun locker room. It was a lot of fun to see them, because you got to win games like that. I told them, when we won the national championship my senior year at Alabama, and everybody knows we went 13-0 and we killed Miami in the national championship game. But what people don't talk about is we're down. I think it was 7-6 late in the game against La Tech, and I'm on the punt return team. Next thing I know, here goes David Palmer, takes a punt to the house, and we win 13-7. That's how we won the game against La Tech. And I also remember later on in the year, because I think it was the third quarter at La Tech, but we had never been behind in the fourth quarter all year that year, and we're at Mississippi State, and we're down, and it ain't looking good, and we're backed up, and we have to punt the ball, and we're going to just hope we can use our timeouts and get the ball back. And we punt the ball away, and old Steve Buskey, old tight end, goes down there, knocks the ball loose, and Willis Bevel comes up with the fumble. Willis Bevel's boys they play for me, Caleb and Kelby Bevel. They're juniors on our team now. And that's how we won the game. That's how we blocked a punt, and Langham takes it in on the block punt. We cause a fumble on the punt coverage, and Bevel comes up with it, gave us the ball back and a chance to go. And we won. You got to win games like that to have a special season. It's just – and so I understand that, and I told them that. But I can tell you, these guys, as I said, they take a lot of pride in their performance. And, we know we got to play better. Can't say enough about our offensive coaches. I thought they called a great game. I don't think Jeff and Tony and our offensive coaches could have called a better game. Just a tremendous job of putting our guys in position to be successful all day. And our guys know that there's some areas where, we got to do a better job of not putting ourselves in a bad situation and putting the ball on the ground. We got to clean up the ball security, that's for sure. So that's the biggest issue that I saw offensively. And then defensively, I thought they did a great job against us up front. I thought they did a great job in the run game. I thought they did a nice job getting us off balance on some things. But I thought we did a good job making some competitive plays downfield where they had a chance to hit a couple plays and we made some plays. But, I thought they came in with a good plan and competed really hard. But at the end of the day, we found a way to win. And we talked about this game last year. I thought we won this game up there in spite of special teams because we gave up a kick return. We gave up some field position and some other plays in the game. And today, we won the game because of special teams. They didn't get anything in the return game, and that block kick by Christian Wilkins was the difference in the game. We don't have a chance to go into overtime without that block kick. And so just really proud of how they competed the whole game and overcame some mistakes. But for us, the open date comes at a good time. We got some guys we got to get healthy. We got to kind of get our legs back under us, go back and see if we can clean up some of the mistakes that we're making and get ready for a strong finish. So again, proud of our guys. Did a great job on third down offensively, and had some big fourth down conversions as well that I thought were critical in the game. I think we were 3 out of 4 on fourth down. And then last thing I'd say to you guys is, most of y'all know Jamie Skowski, and his father passed away suddenly yesterday. It was just it's been a really heavy heart for our team in the last, 16, 18 hours. Literally yesterday afternoon at 2 o'clock, we're walking into a team meeting, and we got a call from his mom, and they had found his dad unresponsive. I think he was cutting grass or something out in the yard, and they rushed him to the hospital. And so I had Jamie in the office, and they called and said he did not make it. So it was just a really devastating situation. So we got him home last night, and he's with his family. And, just ask that everybody keep him in your thoughts and prayers. So it's a really tough situation. He's a young father, and, Jamie's an 18-year-old young guy, and just been here about 3 months. So very tough situation for that family. So we're just keeping them in our thoughts and prayers. And, hopefully, I'm sure he watched the game today, and hopefully at least got a little smile on his face watching his guys play.
You preach the turnovers all the time. Since the start of 2014, you've lost that turnover margin by 9 times. You've won all 9. Have you ever seen anything like that over any stretch?
No, I haven't. I really haven't. It's crazy. We were negative in the margin last year, right? In the national championship game. So, but it's something. It's one of those things we gotta turn around. So we were -2 today. So it's just one of those things. We still got a lot of ball left, and hopefully we can turn that thing around and finish in the positive side of things before the season is over. And that's certainly a goal of ours. But we just keep swinging. That's all you can do. Keep battling, and keep stressing what we stress in practice. And all I can say is sometimes I guess you just kind of go through cycles like that. Our guys are trying hard. I mean, the Gallman never fumbles the ball. I think that's the first fumble he's had in a long time. I mean, he hadn't had any fumbles this year. He hardly ever puts the ball on the ground. It was a great hit. That guy just, I mean, it was a great hit by him. And, again, Mike's trying to fight for an extra yard, and, good play for them to get the ball out. So just, it's crazy. I don't really have an answer for it, but name of the game is winning. And at the end of the day, they keep finding ways to win. And so, but certainly we know what we're capable of doing if we can do a better job in that area. Just like we did up in Boston last week. We had 0 turnovers on offense, and we had a dominant performance, put all 3 phases together. So, I think that the only thing I can say is we've been a strong football team, and we've been able to overcome that. And that's really the only reason. We've been a talented enough team that we've been able to overcome some of those mistakes. But that's not the formula usually for success. And we got to get that turned around. That's for sure.
Just a concussion for Wayne. Is that why he was out of the game?
Say that again?
Was that a concussion for Wayne?
Yeah.
Did you get to see much of that hit? It seemed like some people that were watching it on TV were not thrilled with it.
I did not. I just saw him cut back, and it was kind of bang, bang. I did not see the replay, so I don't. Are you talking about a targeting or something like that? I didn't see that. I don't know. I'll see it on tape, but that's. But he came back, and he was very, very good. He was back on the sideline and very responsive and all those type of stuff. So it was good to kind of see him. In fact, he came to me in the fourth quarter, and just typical Wayne. Y'all don't know if you saw him when he was literally fighting to get up. He was fighting our trainers to try to get off the ground, and Danny and them were all trying to tell him to stay down. He's literally fighting to get up. He was so mad. And but he came back, and he came to me in the fourth quarter when Tyshawn fumbled the ball going in, and he said, Coach, I can play. He's in street clothes. I said, no, you can't play. Appreciate your heart, but you ain't playing. And but he came back, and like I said, in the fourth quarter, he was very responsive and very dialed into what was going on and doing a good job of encouraging his teammates. And same thing with Renfro.
Do you have a preliminary report on Renfro? Did he land on his bad hand? Is that what happened?
No, I think she just got shook up when he came down and hit the ground. His hand was fine.
Were you in your base defense on that interception in overtime, and were you surprised that they took a shot immediately?
No, I wasn't surprised that they took a shot at all. You try to maybe get a little momentum play on the first down call, come back. They were really running the ball pretty effectively on us, so they're probably going to come back with a second down screen or something like that. But, we were in man coverage right there, and, Marcus, just a great play. Unbelievable play. Undercut it, and not only did he undercut it, but he timed his jump perfectly, and then it was a full extension to get the ball, and then the hands to make the play. What a play. What a play. Incredible.
Real quickly back on Gallman, too early to project how he'll go through concussion protocol, what would be okay?
Yeah, I mean, I don't get involved in all that. He'll go through the protocol, and again, we're fortunate we got 2 weeks before we play again. So, that's I don't have anything to do with that. But
What did you see out of CJ and just the backs? And
well, I thought Choice came in there. He got a bad stinger, and 27. So I really thought CJ kind of settled us down a little bit. He ran hard. He's really good in the passing game. He's really good with the protections, and was disappointed obviously with the turnover with TD down there, but I hate that for him. But I thought Fuller did a nice job. I mean, he did a really nice job and we just kind of rolled with him down the stretch because he just again kind of settled us down a little bit, and we finished the game with him. He did a good job.
CJ picked up that big 4th and inches in overtime. Obviously, Coach Elliott had a lot of confidence in him in that situation.
Yeah, and we went with our heavy package right there. Great job by Christian and Dex, coming in, and I just felt like we needed to go score a touchdown. The way we had played, and I thought they had a little rhythm on us on our defense, and I just, hey, if we're going to be a great team, we're going to win a championship. If we can't make 4th and inches, then they probably don't deserve to win it. And so put the game in their hands, and they went and got it. It was a very good job at the point of attack on the left side, but a great job by Fuller, too, sticking it down in there and getting what we needed.
With Gallman out, did you change the play calling at all? Did that adjust any?
Not really. I mean, like I said, I'm just telling you that, I felt bad for Tony because, again, we had great rhythm. It's just like the opening drive. We're just rolling down the field, and we just kind of got them on their heels, and bam, here comes the hit and the fumble. Then we put a great drive together, and we get down there on the goal line, and we bobble the snap on, what was it? I guess it was 3rd down. I mean, we bobble the snap, so we don't get probably should have scored right there. We bobble the snap, so now we don't get the handoff, so Deshaun's got to follow the blocking because of the bobble the snap. And then on 4th down, we don't make it. And so we just kept putting ourselves in some tough situations. Then you come down, you have a great play. You get the ball to Mike. It's a great job. And we're, what was that, about the 4 or something down there where he fumbles the ball. Just a crazy play. And I think his hand hit the ball back in. The ball, I think, was kind of going out of bounds. I mean, you just, then you go back down the field again with another great drive, and you get the ball on the 1, and you fumble it again. So it's very frustrating, but hey, we'll fight through it. We did today. We pushed through it. When we had to have it, we got it done. And, the play by Leggett, wow, that was a great play. The catch by Mike Williams, the drive right before the half, the corner ball, the throw by D-Dub, and then the play by Artavis. These guys, I mean, they've just been that way all year. When they've had to have it, they've made the play. Whether it's been on offense, whether it's been a kick, whether it's been a defensive play. When we've had to have it, we've made the play. And I can't say enough about, the heart of them for that.
After Mike had the fumble when the guy was returning the ball, did you have a viewpoint at all on the play Deshaun made? He had 2 blockers kind of on the side of him, and Deshaun kind of measured him up and kind of submarined him to really trip the guy up.
Yeah, great job. I mean, tremendous job. And I was proud of D-Dub. I mean, the touchdown he ran, I mean, he really just broke the tackle. That's what 215 will do for you down there in the red zone. But tremendous effort by his part, tremendous effort. Took a good angle, used the sideline, and did a great job of giving us the chance to play defense.
Coach, on Tuesday you exhorted the Clemson fans to show up for this noon kickoff and really make the environment electric like it was against Louisville. And it seemed like they really showed up today. I know NC State had a bunch of false start penalties.
Yeah, I was just looking for that. I mean, to me, that was the difference in the game. 13 penalties. I don't know how many false starts they had, but it was a bunch. And our crowd was awesome. I mean, they were awesome. In fact, on the last kick, I really didn't even watch the kick. I just watched the student section. And when I saw them go crazy, I was like, saying there's a chance. We still got it. We still got some life in us. And, our fans were amazing. I mean, just amazing all day. And the penalties were huge, no doubt.
Time out before the last field goal, and he drills it down the middle. What was going through your mind?
Well, I was just trying to manage it to the very best. I was hanging on that last tight end like it was my last dollar to my name because I wanted to have one in my pocket, and I thought about using it, but I really wanted to put the pressure on them because they had 2 timeouts, and I really thought they were going to use a timeout and try to score, but they decided. So I wanted to make them have to make that decision, and I didn't want to make it easy for them. So. I held on the timeout, and then I said, well, okay, he's going to let it run all the way down because I knew it was going to come to a kick, but I really thought they were going to try to score, but they let it run all the way down, and so we had one. Hey, we used it. Who knows? Sometimes that goes for you, sometimes it doesn't, but I tell you, it goes back to that block, that block kick that we had earlier. I don't think that's not a part of the psyche there, and just a tremendous job by those guys. But hey, that's football. We certainly had plenty of mistakes, and we finally got a little break right there, and we took advantage of it. And we won the game, and then with the touchdown, and then they pick one play for them, and we made the play, and game over.
As you move ahead to Florida State, how much of a benefit was it to be able to get Austin Bryant back in the fold today?
Well, it's great. It was good to get him in there. I mean, he's still working himself back into true form. You got to understand he hadn't played since August, so this is a big open date for him too. Because again, just more fundamental work. We'll go back and we'll work on some things from camp and try to reestablish some of our core values that we believe in from a practice standpoint and fundamentals and things like that. But also get a good foundation in place and good head start on those guys. And get ready for this next one. Going to be a tough battle. We always know that. This will be the biggest game of the year. And hadn't won down there in a long time, so we look forward to it. It'll be a great opportunity for us. But we're 7-0 and glad to be there.
Coach, from the end of regulation to that loaded overtime, for a single overtime, a lot happened in there. The botched snap included, then the big touchdown.
The penalty on first down.
What were your emotions going through? What did it mean to watch your guys celebrate like that in the end?
It was awesome. It was all, and I just, like I said, I thought the staff did a great job. When you do this long enough, you're going to have some days where you just got to try to kind of help them a little bit. And we wasn't going to help anybody out there today with kind of losing our poise as coaches. We just tried to just keep them pushing forward and just hang in there, just keep playing, see if we can, don't pout. Let's just keep grinding, keep believing that you can find a way to win the game. And so it was quite a game to be a part of. Like I said, one I won't ever forget. And the last two, these last 2 games in the Valley, crazy. Like I said, 9 turnovers and you win both of them. It just blows my mind. So hopefully we can clean that up and be the type of team that I know we're capable of being.
Marcus Edmonds is a guy who has kind of come through a lot, could have transferred and gone somewhere else. Can you talk about his perseverance and staying with you guys? I know Coach Venables mentioned to us today.
Yeah, that's the way it should be. You hang in there. Marcus Edmonds was a guy that needed to, we knew he could run. Really liked him, felt like he fit our culture, and thought he had good potential. He was a potential guy. And, you got to put the work in. And he redshirted, didn't play. I don't think he played at all as a redshirt freshman. And then as a redshirt sophomore, played a little bit on special teams and a little bit toward the end of the season in some spurts. But just continued to improve and get better and had a great offseason, had a great spring, took advantage of his opportunity, and got serious about football, in my opinion. I think that, when he first was in here, it was like, man, I got all these guys in front of me. And but he really got serious about it, saw his opportunity, and he did a great job. Unfortunate, he went in as the starter in camp and practiced 1 day, so he missed all the camp. But he's back, and it's good to see him continue to play and not get frustrated. But that's what it's all about. Guys if they work, they're going to improve, and if they hang in there, eventually, they'll have some success. And I think he's a great example to his teammates.
Didn't get in despite Gallman's injury. Is that the game plan, or is he injured?
No, he just coach's decision. He's not injured at all. We were getting ready to put him in. As a matter of fact, we had him kind of dialed up, ready to go, but Tony just he felt like, wanted to roll with Fuller right there. With the amount of stuff that we had going on in that game, he hasn't had a ton of experience, especially in a situation like that, and he's still a young player. And Fuller, like I said, really kind of settled us down, and we just kind of rolled with him the rest of the way.
You talked about the blocked field goal, and Christian obviously was in there in the jumbo package and had the 10-yard run on the fake. Have you been around a guy, an athlete that is his size, that is able to do as much as he can, and what kind of a weapon does that make in terms of just all kinds of different things that you can do with him on both sides of the ball?
Well, I just think he's an energy player. He's one of those guys that just raises everybody's level of play, brings great energy to practice. He loves to be involved. This guy starts on punt team. He starts on field goal team. Starts on field goal block team. He works in on some offensive stuff. He loves it. He's just a guy that is a very savvy, instinctive, high football IQ guy, and again, just big energy. It doesn't matter if we're doing a team pass period at practice. He's creating energy out there, and he's just talented. He's a weapon, and that's why we use him, because he's a unique talent. I haven't been around many guys like him that have that type of package, that type of athleticism, and all the intangibles to go with it. He's really been a joy to be around this first year and a half, and we're thankful we got him.
Brent said there was a coach's decision that Trent Wiggins wouldn't play today. What was the reason behind that?
The other guys were in front of him. We went with Ryan Carter and Kayvon is really it. Nothing that he's done, nothing bad. He was just in a backup role today. It's really that simple.
Anything else? Okay.
All right, thank y'all.
Okay.